Okay, so I guess you don't ever really know how lucky you are until you see someone who's not as lucky as you. Because I'm one of those people who was born without any problems. Even though I was born early and I was a twin and everything, I was born okay. I had no defects whatsoever. I don't have any diseases. I don't have anything like that. And I didn't realize how much I really take it for granted every day. And I guess once in a while I have these flashes, but this is just like. So, um, as whoever's watching this probably knows, that Amy took this place about her, and I can't imagine how hard it would be for her. I mean, I admit that I complain I'm short compared to the other kids in my school because I'm like 3 inches shorter. But I don't actually know what that feels like, I guess. I don't know what it feels like to stop growing at like the age of 5 and worry about if that's how tall I'm going to be for the rest of my life. I didn't have to give myself shots every day when I was deathly afraid of doing that because it's like stabbing yourself. I didn't have to worry about that. I never knew how much I took it for granted, but I do every day. I never think about it. I just think about all this other stuff that doesn't even matter, and I don't ever. And I'm never thinking about this and just being happy that everything's okay with me. I'm never thinking of that when I should be. When I should be thanking God every day. Because I didn't have to go through that. I just had to go through little kid problems. Like, oh gosh, my sister hit me on accident, or oh darn it, I just tripped. That's all I had to deal with. And then I see Amy, and it's just like, she didn't deserve that. No one deserves that. They deserve to just worry about the things I used to worry about. Someone who's going through anything like that has to be really strong. I mean, I admire whoever can get through that kind of stuff. There's people out there who have to worry about people hurting them every day, or not growing, or or their parents kicking them out, or are struggling to find food or a house, or trying to run from bullies that abuse them or make fun of them every day. And I don't want to have to deal with any of that. I don't know what that feels like. They're still living with it, and I'm sitting here complaining all the time about stuff. I admit it, but I really shouldn't be. Because my life is actually pretty good. I shouldn't ever even complain. Anyone who goes through any of that and is still standing, or even picks himself back up, they're stronger than me. And I admire them for that. And if I know them and know who they are, like if it's one of my friends or my family members or people I stalk on the internet like Amy, it makes me love them even more. Which for Amy is definitely really hard because she's one of my role models and my idols. And sorry for my voice right now, but it just happens when I cry. Amy is a lot of things almost everything that I know about her is what I wish I was, and what I wish I will be in the future. And I've known that she's had something that made her shorter than her sisters ever since I saw their first video that I saw. I've known, but I haven't thought about how much that would have affected her or her childhood, and she must be extremely strong to have gone through that. To still kind of be going through it and have to for the rest of her life. I admire her so much for that. I'm really proud of her for that. I love her more for that, even though I didn't think that was ever going to be possible. So, I think that's all I have really to say. And I really hope this was recording the sound. So, yeah.